We've got pain-free cardio today with no jumping, no transitions to the ground, and no equipment needed. Let's go! All right, killer bees, let's go ahead and get moving and grooving, and that means that we are starting with some arm circles and high knees. You guys, are you ready for this one today? I know I am. Welcome to the workout. I'm Pahla B, your best middle-aged fitness friend. And around here, we are all about making peace with your menopausal body. And I tell you what, one of the best ways to make peace with your body is to stop being in pain, frankly. We've talked about that a lot this past month. If you follow along with the workouts in order when I put them out, I've done quite a few knee-friendly and sciatica-friendly workouts, and this one is definitely sciatica-friendly. You guys, I know you love to work out. I know you want either weight loss or body shaping results, but let me tell you something. You're not getting as many results as you could be if you were not in pain. Taking care of your pain first is absolutely the best way to get any kind of results. And so today we're going to enjoy a beautiful cardio workout with plenty of sweat and no pain at all. Unless you are already currently in pain, in which case, my friend, go see your doctor, first of all. Always go see your doctor as soon as you have any kind of pain. But once you have started managing your pain, this particular workout is very safe for your low back. Let's go ahead and do some arm crossers with booty kickers. Now, I have had sciatica before many years ago, and one of the many things that my doctor told me was to be super careful with any kind of twisting motion, any kind of jumping motion, any kind of transitions up and down from the ground, and any kind of really overhead reaching kind of motions. So those arm circles notwithstanding, really today is a very middle of your body, hold in your core, but move quickly and have a good time kind of workout. My friends, trust me, we are going to sweat. Today is meant to be a moderate day, truly. I'm not moving especially fast, but we do have very long intervals. So I'm going to caution you to take all of our work at whatever pace works for you. Now, if you are losing weight, moderate is the best place for you. If you are body shaping, honestly, moderate is still the best pace for you. And if you are currently in pain, moderate or possibly even not doing this workout, but doing your physical therapy exercises is the pace for you. Let's go ahead and do some welcome to my homes, my friends. Welcome to my home, you guys. Okay, here's the dealio. I've got the handy dandy gym bus up here on my shoulder, which is where it is now. And it's set for intervals of 50 seconds, 50. Which is long. It's a very long time. And 10 seconds of not exactly rest. What we're doing is 50 seconds of cardio and then 10 seconds of a balancing hold. It's just a tiny bit of extra core work. Because you know what? When in doubt, work your core. Am I right? That didn't even rhyme or anything. I know that wasn't very fun. But you guys, we are getting just enough standing abs and great cardio today to have a super sweaty and safe time. We're going to go ahead and get things started with high knee punches, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to bring up one high knee while punching the other hand. Here we go. High knee punches. Now here's the thing. I am not coming out of the gate moving very fast because there's no reason to. This workout really specifically with our long intervals here, we're going to get sweaty. Moving your body means that you are getting a cardio workout. Your heart rate's going to come up. We're going to get sweaty. This is much more based on it's called cardiac drift. It means that the longer you are doing something, the higher your heart rate is going to go. Your heart rate's going to come up. Don't worry about spiking it right now. Now, when it beeps though, we are going to stand on one foot. I am going to make every effort that I can here on round one to stand on my left foot for each one of our holds. So when it beeps, we're just going to stand on our left, right here like this. And then when it beeps again, we're going to do something I call wide open front kicks, which means that our hands, oh my gosh, this 10 seconds is really tough. Our hands are going wide open while we are doing a front kick with one leg and then the other. So of course, when it beeps again, I'm going to be trying really hard to stand on my left leg. Now here's the thing, it doesn't really matter. I like to be even. I'm just an overthinker enough that I really like to do things evenly. I happen to know, for me personally, that my left leg tends to be less balanced, less strong. So for me, I like to get that over with. I think I'm probably going to struggle with it. On our second round, I'd like to be on my stronger side. But here's the thing, if you end up, for whatever reason, just always being on your right foot or your left foot or whatever, don't worry about it. It's not that big of a deal. This is much more, here we go with that hold, and when it beeps again, we're going right into ding-dongs, which means that our hands are swinging nice and wide but low while that same foot kicks out to the side. I love me some ding-dongs. This one's going to get going a little bit faster just because of the nature of this exercise. Feel free, if you'd like to, you can go. I mean, here's the thing. If you're having a moderate day, you can still be going faster than me. Your moderate is your moderate. My moderate is my moderate. And if you need to go a little bit slower, that's totally okay too. My friends, I want you to have a good, pain-free time with this workout, no matter what pace we're going. We're just hanging out together and having a fun conversation. You don't have to be doing exactly what I'm doing. When it beeps again, of course, I'm going to be standing on my left foot, holding this sort of off balance out to the side. Oh, do you feel that? That's a little tougher when it beeps again. We're doing middle skips. Exactly what it sounds like. It's a skipping motion. Bringing up one hand, and the opposite knee. Almost fell out of that one. One hand and the opposite knee. Not bringing our hands up too high. Bringing your knee up to wherever you can, whatever feels good. We're doing a lot of one-legged standing cardio exercises, which is what low-impact cardio tends to be. We always have one foot on the ground. Sometimes we have both of them. But here's the thing, that we're sneaking in a little bit of core work. My friends, if you're doing it correctly, everything is core work. Holding in your core while you are doing anything is core work. Because you're squeezing, because you're holding it, you're working it, my friends. And when you are working your core, by the way, that's helping you with your low back pain. I don't think I actually drew that. Here we go with our hold. When it beeps again, we're going right into half jacks. Exactly what it sounds like. It's half of a jumping jack. So your right half, and then your left half, or your left half and then your right half, depending on which way you decided to go first. I'm only bringing my hand up to about my shoulder height. Depending on your particular situation, you might be able to raise your hands higher. Honestly, it depends on where you are in your sciatica journey. For me, I'm 10 years out. I've been pain-free for a good long time. Actually, not quite 10 years, but I've been pain-free for a good long time. So I don't feel quite as careful about all of my motions. If you are currently doing physical therapy exercises and still working through pain, I strongly suggest that you just take this down nice and low. Your heart rate is going to come up just because we're moving. Here's our hold for 10 seconds. When it beeps again, we're doing booty kicker elbow swings. So booty kickers, just like we do at the beginning of our workout for our warm-up, and our elbows are swinging back nice and big. Oh my gosh. Okay, so we've already done these, and yet this feels like such a nice stretch on my upper thighs. My quadriceps, the fronts of my thighs, they're particularly sore today. I didn't do any one tough workout, but I think I pushed it a little tiny bit too much, like 2 days in a row. Neither one of them was supposed to be a push workout. Both of them were actually supposed to be quite moderate. And yet it was just that teeny tiny bit, and I'm feeling it today. I'm feeling very stiff, very ready for something that is truly moderate. When it beeps, of course, we're going to be standing on one foot with the other foot kicked up back behind us in this little bit of off center. Oh my gosh. That one I'm really struggling with. When it beeps again, we're doing skiers, hands going back and forth, or rather up and down in front of you, while your feet are shuffling back and forth. behind you. Let me turn a little bit to the side. You can see how we're shuffling. This is a little bit of cross your body motion without doing any twisting today. We're doing a little bit of off-center cardio work where our left hand is up and our right foot is back or something like that. And that in and of itself is a great way to work both your abs and your obliques without doing any extra twisting that can be difficult for your lower back pain. It's not for everybody. That's the thing about sciatica and low back pain. It's different on every person. When it beeps, of course, we're going to hold this with one foot back behind us, one hand high in the air. I'm going to try really hard to be on my left foot as I do. Here it is. When it beeps again, we're doing swinging side tappers. Honestly, it's a lot like ding-dongs, except we are tapping to the side rather than kicking out to the side. So we're tapping and tapping, really bringing that foot nice and wide and then feet together. So tapping your feet together and then stepping it way out to the side. You can keep this as low as you like, totally up to you. Lots of lateral motion today. That's on purpose because it's one of the ways in which we don't have to twist, and yet we can work laterally, like we're working our obliques by moving side to side. We're working our inner and outer thighs by moving side to side, rather than just always the fronts and backs of your legs or your abs or your back. I love to do lateral motion. If you are not new around here, you've probably heard me say that before. It's especially difficult for me, which is why I like doing it so much. When it beeps, of course, we're going to be standing on that one foot, hopefully the left one for me. Here it is. And when it beeps again, oh my gosh. Okay, you guys, we're doing side arm side kicks. This one is across the body again. So when one hand is out to the side, the other leg is kicking out to the side in the opposite direction. This is about as coordinated as I am ever going to be. Because this one is a thinker for me, so it's definitely a little bit slower. I'm just kind of punching out to the side while the other hand is punching down. Feels like great work on the side of your booty, inner and outer thighs. Of course, you've got your core pulled in nice and tight like we do, especially when we're moving quickly. You know, I tell you all the time when we're, like, for example, doing strength training work, you know, bring in your core, make sure you're using excellent form. But my friends, you can use excellent form for every exercise. Here we go with that hold. When it beeps again, we're doing starbursts. We're getting little and we're not getting big, we're getting medium. Normally a starburst is where we crouch down and then get big. I'm just bringing my hands out to the side. I'm not even really coming into a full squat. It's more like a little bit of a crouch, kind of pushing my hips back behind me. I'm trying to move quickly, but with excellent form, and really thinking about this balance hanging position here in the middle, making sure that we've got our core pulled in tight. I promised you, my friends, do you feel your heart rate? Do you feel the sweat? We don't have to move super fast or do any kind of jumping or crazy gymnastics to get a great cardio workout. When it beeps, of course, we're going to be standing on that one foot in this balanced position with our hands out wide, our other foot out wide. This is almost as tough of a balanced position that I can think about being in. And then we're going to go directly into punch, punch, kick, which is exactly what it sounds like. We're going to punch, and then we're going to kick. So it's punch, punch, kick, punch, punch, and kick. Now, my kick doesn't have a whole lot of power. Totally okay. If yours does or doesn't, it's absolutely up to you to moderate, modify, whatever your workout to have fun with it and work for you. This big front kick, even without much power, is where your lower back might volunteer. Really got to make sure that your core is pulled in super, super tight on this one and all of them. And when it beeps again, we're going to be up in that kick position with, for me, my left leg on the ground, or my left foot on the ground for the last time. This is the last exercise in our circuit. Excellent job. So kicking, very nice. So when it beeps again, we're going directly into those high knee punches. So punching forward while one knee comes up at a time. And now, I'm really going to have to think about this. I'm really going to have to think about standing on my right foot for all of our balance poses. That 10 seconds, are you noticing it? It's just enough to be really challenging, honestly. I'm always a little bit embarrassed when we do such short intervals of balance and you see me wobbling all over the place, except for the fact that, honestly, you tell me all the time that you struggle with balance too. And I want you to understand that you might never be perfect. You can be good, but you might never be amazing at it. I've been working at my balance for years, my friends. It's still something I'm working on. So here we go. Standing on my right foot this time when it beeps again, doing wide open front kicks. So hands are going to be just about shoulder height or so. Hands are opening wide. Oopsies, I did a side kick on that one. I usually do wide open side kicks. By the way, if you are not new around here, you've seen me do wide open side kicks. Today, a little bit different. My muscle memory totally took over and had me doing a regular move. But this wide open front kick, again, a little bit of work for our brains as well as our bodies. Really having to think about one part of your body moving, in a lateral plane, and then one part of your body moving forward like this. When it beeps, gonna stand on, for me, my right foot, getting that little bit of balance practice, making sure that your core is pulled in tight. All this kicking starts to get really tiresome on your abdominals. We gotta make sure that we're asking them to continue doing their job. Whew, doggies, when it beeps again. Doing ding dongs. Hands are swinging low but big while we kick out to that same side. There we go. Speaking of coordination, so I don't know if you've noticed, but transitioning from that hold into a different move, so far I've actually been doing pretty good at it. I was kind of congratulating myself a couple of exercises ago. That's what I get for congratulating myself. My body reminds me that sometimes my brain and my body are not entirely connected. When it beeps again, of course, we're going to stand on one foot in this slightly off-kilter lateral balance position. What a great job you're doing today. That brain-body connection, sometimes there's a faulty wire in there, my friends. And this is one of the reasons, here we go, when it beeps again, going right into those middle skips. This is one of the reasons, honestly, that we get into pain, is because we don't always check in with our body. We ask our body to do stuff all the time. And we feel like as long as it's moving and it's going more or less the way we asked it to move, that it must be doing things correctly. But I tell you what, just because you're down in a squat doesn't mean that you're actually working your gluteal muscles. Doesn't mean that you're actually firing your butt. Doesn't mean that your hamstrings are doing their job. Sometimes, your quadriceps are going to be doing some of the work, but sometimes your quadriceps are doing way more of the work. Sometimes your lower back is helping out. Sometimes lots of things are going on that we're not noticing. And this workout today is a great time to start noticing. Here we are with our hold. When it beeps again, going to go directly into half jacks, half of your body at a time, stepping out into that jumping jack. Excellent. Half and the other half. Starting to really think about where your body is in space and time. Starting to really check in with which muscles are doing the work and which muscles are not doing the work. It's why we do balance work, honestly. Balancing, it was pointed out to me by my sports medicine doctor many years ago when I went in with sciatica pain or some other pain that I used to have all the time when I had no connection between my brain and my body. It was pointed out to me that I didn't know what was going on with my body. Even though I was already pretty athletic at the time when it beeps. Of course, we're going to stand on one foot doing that half a jack in a nice balanced position. I'm going to bring the other foot up off the ground. Here we go. When it beeps again, going directly into those booty kicker elbow swings. I know, breathing, and here we go. So booty kicker, elbow swings. And for me, that was the beginning of my journey to understanding my body a whole lot better than I did. I was already running, I was already doing, probably not as much core strengthening, but some strength training work. I was not sedentary, let's put it that way. And I still didn't really understand this kind of work, 10 seconds at a time, where you're really thinking about where your body is in space and time. You're really thinking about what muscles are being used. You're really thinking about pulling in your core as much as possible. This is a great start to being pain-free all the time. When you know what your body is doing, here we go with that hold. When it beeps again, going directly into skiers, hands going up and down in front of you, feet shuffling back and forth. There we go. Had to really think about that one, still thinking about it. Here we go with those skiers. But when you start noticing what your body is doing, what muscles are working, where you feel sore afterwards, where you feel the balance work. Where do you feel the balance work? Have you thought about that? Let's think about it the next time we're balancing. For me, I used to feel the balance work down in my ankles all the time because my ankles were doing so much work. They were trying to hold my entire body. And then I started moving that work up a little bit. Then I started feeling balance work, not quite in my knees, but definitely in my thighs. Then I moved the balance work up even farther, brought it into my butt, brought it into my abs. My friends, here we go with that balance. Your abs are balancing you right now, right? Pull it in. Do you feel the difference? When it beeps again, we're going into those swinging side tappers. Hands are swinging nice and wide, but staying low. Tapping nice and wide. Really getting a big step from side to side, unless your heart rate has gotten too high, in which case, keep it a little bit more moderate, my friends. Always make every exercise work for you. But here's the thing. When you can bring your balance into your center of balance, which is your abs, that is where all your power is. That is where all your power is for everything. When you can strengthen your core and have your abs, your core, your glutes all firing when they're supposed to be firing, my friend, you will be unstoppable. You will have little to no pain. I'm not gonna promise you zero pain. There might still be other things going on. Ooh boy, really that balance snuck up on me. When it beeps again, we're doing side arm, side kicks. I was not mentally prepared for this. I was not emotionally prepared for this one. Side arm, side kick, punching out to the side, kicking to the opposite side. Here we go. I'm gonna think about this for a couple of seconds. What muscles are working right now, my friends? Where do you feel this? Pull in your core, fire your glutes. Does it feel different? It might. It might a lot, as a matter of fact. When you pull in your core and fire your glutes, you might never be 100% pain-free. There might be other things going on with your feet, your ankles, your knees, your whatever. But you will be so much stronger and so much more capable of getting all the results that you want to from all of your workouts. When you are not fighting off pain, here we go with balance on this side, sort of. When it beeps again, oh my gosh, starbursts, getting little and getting medium. We're not getting too big today. Here we go, getting little, getting medium. Oh my gosh, we are almost at the end of our second circuit. There's only two, no more surprises of any more circuits after that. Whew, my friends. Your body expends a lot of energy fighting off pain. When you are pain-free, you will get so many more results from your workouts. Because, I mean, first of all, you'll be able to be consistent. Being consistent is the thing that gets you results. I mean, hands down, it's the thing. But also, when your power is coming from your core, your other muscles will be able to do what they're supposed to do. Everything else is stronger and more efficient when your power is coming from your middle. When it beeps, here we go. That balance in this wide open position. When it beeps again, coming down into that punch, punch, kick. It's our last cardio exercise. And here we go. Punch, punch, and kick. Punch, punch, and kick. Yes, I have to say it out loud a couple of times because, again, brain-body connection. My friends, maybe you were born with an excellent brain-body connection. Maybe you are very coordinated. Maybe working your core comes incredibly easy to you. These are skills I had to work on, and that is why I work on them with you, to let you know that nobody expects you to be perfect. I expect you to have to work for this kind of stuff. Now, when it beeps, of course, we're going to stand in that kicked position, really off balance on one foot. Doggies for just 10 seconds. You are doing such a good job managing your heart rate, getting what you want. Okay, here we go. Out of this workout. When it beeps again, I'm going to stand on my left leg. I've got a finisher for us. One final thing. We're going to do around the world kicks. It's balance work, of course. Kicking forward. Oh my gosh. Kicking to the side and kicking back. Ideally, I am doing this without tapping down. In the real world here, I expect to tap down several times. We're going to see how big my kicks can get, how long I can stand on this foot. And while we're doing this, think about where you feel this. Is the balance coming from your ankle, from your feet, from your calves, from your thighs? Can you bring that work up? Try squeezing your glute. Try pulling in your core. Where do you feel it now? When you're moving with intention, does it feel different than when you're just moving, trying to get your body to do what I'm doing here on screen? When it beeps again, we're going to hold in whatever position we are, like right here for 10 seconds. Oh my gosh, I feel it in my hamstring actually of the flying leg. And then when it beeps again, going to do those around the world kicks on the other side. Here we go. Forward, side, and back. I love... Okay, mostly I love that I am so uncoordinated right now, but here's the thing that I love about doing this kind of balance work for a long time so that you can really feel it on both sides. The balancing itself is a little bit easier on this side, but the coordination of the kicking with my left leg is taking all of my concentration. This is... This is my life, my friends. When it beeps again, we're going to stand in whatever position we are in when it beeps. It doesn't matter which way we're holding the hold. It is the final 10 seconds, oh my gosh, of this pain-free, other than the pain of knowing how uncoordinated I can be. But this is it, the next time it beeps. Last time it's going to beep, and then we're going to cool it down. Oh my gosh, that was it, my friends. Oh my goodness. Okay, so we're gonna do those arm circles again, but super, super, super gently. This is, I mean, the cool down is meant to be nice and gentle. We're just bringing your heart rate down. So we're not trying to go fast. And if your lower back is saying, oh, hey, that was really plenty, just keep your hands nice and low. Really does not matter about this particular one. This is just moving your arms to bring your heart rate down nice and gently. It's not necessarily about moving your arms through their full range of motion like it was at the beginning of the workout. Now here's the deal, my friends. I, at this point, do have a couple of other sciatica-friendly workouts. I'm going to have one here for you on screen. If today was a little bit more of a day for you, I've got another 10 minutes of sciatica-safe cardio for you. If this was enough, and my friends, this was enough, I've got a nice extended cool down for you too. Go ahead and open up your arms. Oh my goodness. Open up your heart, open up your arms, and then close them up. Give yourself a hug and a pat on the back because, oh my gosh, you did such a great job today. Did a great job thinking about where your body is, thinking about your core and your pain, and not being in pain anymore. My friends, that is my wish for you, that every day can be a pain-free day. Thank you so much for working out with me. Make sure you click the subscribe button, and I'll see you in the next video.